What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for tuning in. I just wanted to make a real special announcement. I think this is something that a lot of us have been waiting for quite a long time. As most of you know, people like myself, Tim Black, Lee Camp, Jimmy Dore, and many others have been silenced constantly and repeatedly by social media platforms and, well, really centralized internet platforms in general. If you want to talk about YouTube, Facebook, Google, Twitter, and many others, not just in regards to the way that we post on social media as far as our videos, but even the way we interact is being censored and filtered. We're being subjected to algorithms that determine whether or not any of us can be seen. Many of you have clicked see first on Facebook and still don't see my posts. Many of you have the notification bell turned on YouTube and don't see our posts either. Or maybe many of you are just pissed off about the fact that your security has been severely and unethically violated. And this wasn't, an accidental leak. Facebook sold your security off. They sold it to the highest bidder. At the time, it was Barack Obama. Given that, they also have proven that they're picking sides, that this is not a free flow of information, that this is not a freedom of interaction. Many of us have been silenced, not just journalists, but those who wish to interact with anything outside of your own echo chamber. That's myself included. If you've noticed, there's been this consistent and constant pattern. If you're on YouTube and you like a Trump video or a video that may be praising Trump, all of a sudden, the only thing you see is a bunch of Trump videos. Likewise, if you're on Facebook, if you like one, progressive or liberal page, all of a sudden, all you see on your timeline are progressive videos or liberal videos. And then the only time that you see videos that represent something that you may not necessarily believe in, it's when your particular group is attacking that page relentlessly. The way I see it, and the way that my colleagues see it, social media has built a divide. Media has built up a divide. And so after studying for a little bit over a year, myself, Tim Black, and another stakeholder who shall be named a little bit later. They want to come out on their own terms, which is perfectly fine with me. But we've been studying all the things that you say you disliked about other platforms and all the things that have kind of kept you where you are. Because let's be honest, there are some uses for Facebook, whether it be planning events, keeping up with family, posting pictures, almost like a storage system. There are even some uses for Twitter to keep up with up-to-date things. But all the other platforms, although they may address specific issues, don't give you the usability. They're not very user-friendly. But all the other platforms, although they may do things like with Steemit, which is a platform that I like, they offer cryptocurrency, but the system is very unclear. It's not really user-friendly. And the focus seems to be more about cryptocurrency than usability and social interaction. There may be extremely partisan and polarized platforms like Gab, for example, which doesn't really attract both sides in, more so the conservative side. What we wanted was a platform where we all have the freedom to interact and engage each other. All of us. What we wanted was a platform where algorithms aren't manipulated to target you, to sell you things, to influence your mind in a way that just totally castrates your critical thinking skills. I want to introduce you to JustNform. JustNform is a platform that we like to call a networking and news platform, a community networking and news platform. As in, you'll have all the benefits that you love from Facebook and Twitter, all the usability and user friendliness of those platforms. However, the algorithm is set up such that only the most recent articles come up, the most recent posts come up, the posts from your friends come up, the recent posts from your friends, the popular posts, not the posts that we want you to see because someone is paying us to, work their way into your algorithm. But legitimate posts. The only exception to that rule will be verified accounts that anyone will be able to apply for once we get out of the initial stages of the launch. This is about you. It could take years for us to see any money in this platform. So just to clear that up, years. The reason why is because, we're not just taking advertisers. When we finally do start monetizing the platform, we will be doing so by taking advertisements from well-qualified, well-meaning CEOs and corporations that don't have violations of human rights, that are paying their workers adequately, giving them a living wage, giving them opportunities. People who don't, practice animal cruelty and things of that nature. Good companies, at least for the most part, with well-meaning CEOs and leaders. There are a lot more of them than you think they are. But when we finally do begin to monetize, it will be, let's just say we put our money where our mouth is. There are other companies out in the world besides McDonald's and Amazon and Microsoft and Apple, and there are other companies. Other companies looking to have an opportunity, doing great things for their employees, having affordable prices for the people. And that's what we want to be monetized by, not by these huge corporate conglomerates who just pay us to target you. You will obviously be able to post your links, your videos, all that good stuff, your pictures, your own profile, schedule events. But the security will be important, as first of all, no one can even see inside the website until they create an account. There will be several verified journalists in the beginning, as right now I won't name them, but you will also be able to write your own article. Like, say Medium would probably be a good example of this. Your article will not be suppressed. You won't be pushed to the bottom because of what you write about. There won't be buzzwords that boot you out. The truth is the truth. Disagreements are fine, but propaganda is something that won't be allowed. This is a place for everyone. If you have your own brand, if you have your own photo blog, traveling vlog, personal blog, we have different categories where you will be able to write articles however you like to. And over time, we would like to see those people who, literally have started from nowhere becoming verified accounts. And the incentive is once you become a verified account, this isn't like Twitter where, you pretty much You get a Twitter. In Twitter, you get a verification badge because someone perceives you as important, but not necessarily because of the quality of your work or because of your actual influence. Here, everybody comes into this website with the exact same standard, and you have to work your way up with no verification badge to be perceived as an influencer within this site, within this platform. So the photojournalist from, San Francisco, who nobody's ever met before until they got onto JustNform, has just as much of an opportunity to be verified as an Anderson Cooper, if you will. Because that's the fair way to do it. It's a different world, and we want to change the culture, ladies and gentlemen. We want to bring a culture of objectivity, of truth, of critical thinking, no censorship. We're not telling you all to leave Facebook. We're not telling you to. No, in fact, stay so you can bring them over to JustNform. Seriously. But it's time for a change. You all have been ringing the bell, and myself, Tim Black, and our other stakeholder, we've answered the call. We can't wait to see you on the platform. Let's go to JustNform.com, and we'll be launching by the end of April. Can't wait to see you all there. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and always remember, ladies and gentlemen, find your balance. Peace.